Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Friday. Can you guys hear me? Audio check. Good morning, James. Good morning, Jose. Good morning, Pat. Good morning, Omer. How is the audio coming through? Okay. Good morning. Good morning, YouTube. Good morning, Trade Arcade. Good morning, Facebook. Good morning, Twitter. Happy Friday, everybody. That is good. That's good. All right. All right. Let's get this party started here. All right, we got crude oil. Crude oil broke that channel, the upward channel that we have. That's channel number 2 here in this sequence. And we broke the channel and we established a new harmony wave short. Globex is at 76 to 83. We covered target number 1, 2, and we're heading toward target number 3. Rallies are shortable against Globex at 76 to 83. The minute we broke that channel right here, it kind of shifted the personality of that market. So a rally back to 75 and a quarter can lend itself to a bit of a pause and a reversal. Russell 2000 overnight and during the Globex session, we broke Globex at 1784.9, hit target number 4 in the sequence, and now we're mounting a bit of a counter trend rally. We have a 50 NT wrinkle reversal, and that's also showing a continuation trade off that bottom after a retest, and this is a second retest. So the longs are showing a bit of strength off this bottom that we're experiencing right now. Obviously, for the longs to take complete control, you really truly have a lot of work ahead of you, and a lot of it has to do with this channel. And you got to break that channel. You got to break the 1800 on a long-term basis in order for the longs to be, very strong. But we have a pocket of buying interest right now that we can take advantage of at the open, 7 minutes away. Gold, consolidation of that selling pressure that we had yesterday. This is a market that's in consolidation. Momentum will pick up under 1780. Globex right now is 1786.9, and market came to retest this middle of the range. A close below 1789.4 will trigger sell signals into Globex and below. ES, similar to Russell. I mean, we came to target number 4. We hit that target and bounced back. We have a pocket of buying interest right here, as long as we do not break below 38.75.75. That's the level that the market needs to hold on to. If we hold on to that price, then we can start seeing continuation trades similar to Russell and a close above 39.01 and a potential retracement back up to 39.20. Looking at it from the daily perspective, I mean, that's just the market took a whipping. That's what the market took. And you have this spike up that got reversed into the spike down that has not reversed. It's telling me that this zone right here is going to be a long-term area of contention in the market, that we will see any attempts to rally into it being countered and more pressure coming into the market. So we got 5 minutes left to the cash market open. So how do we see this? Really, I mean, from a long-term perspective, you got to break that 12,336, and the odds are in the next week or so that we see price action retesting this channel and coming back and consolidate in this range. Gold, we talked about. We talked about gold, how it's mimicking and duplicating itself here, like literally to the exact type of price action, where they rally one day, pause with a big reversal tail, then reverse. Then the following days, it's a grind higher. So we're seeing a little bit of that coming along right now. And ES, similar to NQ, this range is going to be an area of contention. We have a gap down. That's what the market is showing at the open. And we want to see if that gap down gets covered or is going to hold. So that first half an hour is going to, tell us what type of market we're going to have. Now, when we're looking at NQ, a 200 NT wrinkle reversal, and we're testing and retesting the first harmony zone. We have a second harmony zone at 346.50. So from a intraday perspective, the market got to break that 446.50 and cannot break below 321 for the longs. If they hold these levels, and they're trying right now, yeah, look at that. We got 3 minutes. Look at that little run. We're hitting Globex band, by the way. Yeah, look at that. Wow. Okay, the 200 and the 100 are in sync on the long side. Pullbacks are buyable on a scalping basis. I'm going to post some orders just to make sure that my orders are coming through. And how our quotes, how the quotes are looking so far, guys. Good morning, Brad. Good morning, Gary. James, good morning. Jose, Pat, and Omer, good morning. 2 minutes, and I'm canceling my orders. Order canceled. Good morning, good morning. Morning, Crypto. How are you? All right. Remember, every day in every way, we're getting better and better and better at trading. every day in every way, you are getting better and better and better. So let's stay disciplined and focused. We know what we need to do, and let's get it done. Yeah, we're seeing that push. Seeing that push. We're seeing that continuation trade. We're seeing a run to glowbacks. The market is trying to firm up. Thank you, Pat. Appreciate it. Good morning, Asante. How are you? Good morning. Good morning. All right. Cash market open. Here we go. And quad witching today. Yeah, that's going to be interesting. Those days are always interesting, right? We're heading toward Globex. Globex is at 446. That's coming up right now. Here you go. Longs are in charge. A V recovery, covering the gap. Pullbacks are buyable against the 371. Yeah, very nice, very nice. So we pulled back and they bought it back up. That's interesting to see and important to see. We're spending that first half an hour or so just kind of reading the market. There's a captain set up short on the 50. That's interesting to see. Trading in and around Globex. Yeah. They're putting another captain set up short on the 20. So the expectation here is to see a bit of a push lower. I mean, if they close this candle lower, I'll just take a stab at it.
Order submitted. Order filled. Order submitted.
Go and break even. It's either going to happen here or I'm going to get stopped out for a break even.
Order filled.
That's one of them. And I have a second contract left here. And let's see if I can get to my target. Here we go. See there. Come on, baby. I'll take it right here. I take it right here. Okay, so that's trade number one. Hey, good morning, Redick. Suarez, good morning. Sante, good morning. So what do we have here? We have a bit of resistance against Globex, but the way they put that resistance, they actually triggered a signal short on the 50 Intirinco at 34. We got better price at 42. And they also put a captain setup on the 20. So we're getting double signal going short on that one. Plus you got the aura cloud, plus you got the harmony wave, like everything kind of lined up, and you're getting a second leg of this type of behavior. I typically don't like to trade within the first half an hour, and definitely don't like to trade around Globex. But it just, the signal was too clear for me not to act. Yeah, we have news at 8:45 in 5 minutes. It's the flash PMI, service PMI, flash manufacturing PMI. So that's coming up. So just gonna watch out. Thank you, crypto. All right, 3 minutes. 3 minutes to the PMI news. Just so the 200 and the 100 are out of sync, but if we break above Globex at 46, they'll get back in sync. And we got news coming up here in 2 minutes. Yeah, here we go. So what's the actionable price action right now? Ahead of that news in 1 minute, I'm not looking for me to put any trades in, but if I had to, I'll be looking for the longs since the 200 and the 100 are in sync. However, I have 410 as an area where the price has to hold. And we're within that half an hour window. So we need to be a bit more patient with the market and just spend some time learning it. All right, the news is out, and you're getting price action and a lot of movement here in and around Globex. So as long as we're playing around this Globex area, I'm gonna be a bit on the wait and see. We need an expansion either above it or below it. Establishing a new harmony wave right here. The next target to this wave of buying above Globex is 471.75. And we should be heading toward that right now. Here you go. Target number 3 is hit. Next target is target number 4. It's 515, but you have a target ahead of that is 94. Looking for pullbacks as a buying opportunity. Yeah, I mean, they'll most likely break that gap and then fade it. ES is hit target number 3. Target number 3 is 89.12, and it's consolidating. You got a new harmony wave that established itself at 39.03. We had a harmony wave establishing itself here in NQ at that 46. Apple just popped. Okay, let's take a look at Apple. Well, yeah, I mean, it's gonna kind of in a way act very similar to how NQ is acting. So we're trading around above the open for Apple, and they established a new harmony wave in and around 36.11, and the market has just ran up to the opening range, and it's getting faded right now. So pullbacks are viable on that one against that level at 35.80. Bitcoin sold off from those highs and into establishing a new harmony wave short, rallies back up to the 17,500, shortable. Looking for my next trade. Next target is the top end of the Globex band, which is 96 and a quarter. Let's take a look at the big picture in ES. ES is lagging NQ, and it's obvious in the fact that we're still not breaking Globex on ES while we already broke in NQ. So the market is spending a little bit of time in this zone here, trying to figure out what it wants to do. We're already broken Globex, and it's not unreasonable to expect a bit of back and fill here. خمسة. Okay. خمسة. So 3 minutes to the top of the hour, and what are we looking for here? What are we waiting on? I want to see a signal here, something that I can measure my risk against in an effective way. I mean, the environment is long, and we're running into a bit of resistance here at the top end of the Globex band. So, I mean, if they come back to Globex and retest it and show the capacity to hold that level, that could present us with a buying opportunity. I mean, on the 20 NT Rinko, we're showing a harmony wave short. It's a weak one. Wow. That's the test. I'm gonna jump in on that one. Just one contract.
Order submitted.
Gonna either it's gonna happen here or it's not. I'm gonna get out.
Order canceled.
I gave the second level a little bit of room and got in on two slots. So I gave basically a 12-point stop on two contracts. And the way that price came in there, it came in a little bit stronger than I liked. But it got tested. It's not testing too well. I took a small stop, moving on. So now the 200 and the 100 are in sync on the short side. So we need to look for any rally or rallies back up as a shorting opportunity. Target number 4 in the sequence is 388.75. It's coming up. The next target after that is going to be 372. Target number 4 is hit. Let's see if we can get up there to that 40, 20 to 30 level. So we're in and around target number 4. We need a bit of a rally back up so we could, look for an entry point on the short side. Either that or a break of the harmony wave and establishment of a new one. On ES, we're almost to target number 5 in this sequence. Actually, for 3881 was that level. On the 50 NT Rinko, we reversed and we're selling off here. So we got the shorts are coming back. They got to the gap fill and they reversed it. So Omer, I was testing the second level of the second harmony wave level. So if that held, then we would have been in the 50 to the 70 zone, and the market would have broken up above the 90 into the middle of the range at 554. So the market has two levels to test the strength of the swing trade. And I took the second level on that one. So I bought one at 29, one at 17, basically in and around that zone. And I was looking for a break above 32. It didn't come, and then we had a switch trade short right here, and I exited the trade. So what that does for me is the following. Up $215 for the morning so far. First initial trade, we made a little bit of money. That one stop, we gave up a little bit of it. And actually, this is it. Yeah, here we go. So the net actually is a 133 for the day. That's where we're at, and let's keep working. Target number 4 is hit, and target number 5 in this sequence is 361. 361. Target number 5 is hit. And on NQ, target number 4 is hit on ES. We're bouncing a little bit back here. And we're target number 5. Target number 6 here is going to be 870.75. That's one hell of a harmony wave right there. Started at 39.06 and a quarter, all the way down to where we at. Interesting that ES is running up like the way it is. 2, 4, 6, and you're not getting a follow through here on NQ. Yeah, there's weakness in that instrument. Most likely we're going to break that 5, target number 5. The next target in this sequence is going to be 347. That's coming up. Target number 6 is 319. This is the captain setup switch trade long on ES at that 81. So the expectation is to see 85 out of it, or close to 85. So what are we patient for? What are we waiting on? I'd like to see a rally back up so I could kind of measure my risk here. Like right now, they're just churning in a quiet way at these low levels. And that type of price action is very susceptible for a bounce back up. So I'm going to be patient and try to look for a rally into either the 396 half to 406 or the 22 to the 32. we're seeing that formation right here on ES with a captain setup switch trade that failed into double captain setup at 79.5, and now you're getting that extra push and price action. We closed that candle. Just they keep selling. Yeah, we're looking for rallies to short into. And some of the areas we're going to look at, that 70.80 and 400 to 410. I mean, they're trying to firm up the price action right now. Not a lot of rallies going on here. At these levels, you would expect a little bit of a push, so we could get short into, and we're getting, the only thing we're getting is like shallow price action at between target number 5 and 6. Okay, so I just got to be patient. Target number 6 is at 319. We're close enough to it. We hit target number 6 on ES too at 38.70.75, and on the 50 NT Rinko we're showing weakness under target number 4. So continuation of this pressure coming in. Rallies are shortable. We're looking for that rally. We're getting that bounce. So now in this zone, we want to see a signal, either a lower high or a captain setup, short, or some sort of a signal that tells me that this area is going to hold. I mean, we're extended. Here we go again with this extension stuff, but you just have to make sure that my next decision is a sound one, and I'm not going to rush myself into anything. So if they run up into this level again and fail, I'm going to take a close look at a short. Target number 5 is 36 361. All right, so they put a captain setup long right here and ran it up. That's fine. We want to see, I mean, that level is not truly holding. We need to see it hold. The 200 Inchirinko and the 100 are out of sync right now with that push. So we want to see really a consolidation, a lower high, then ultimately a break of this cloud into a negative cloud and a new harmony wave showing up. If that happens, then that will give me a continuation trade short, and I can take a look at it. We're at the bottom of that range, so I'm going to be very, very careful with any short ideas, and we're not there yet on any long ideas. So where would I even contemplate getting long? I would look at the close of 395 because that will close the 200 into wrinkle upward. And if that happens, will give us what a lot of traders would look at as a double bottom, and potentially we could retrace back to Globex. So that's what we're dealing with right now. I prefer to go short, but I need the setup. We don't have quite the environment yet. We need the 200, the 100 and the 200 to get in alignment. But at a minimum, we need to see the cloud on the 20 NT wrinkle shift negative and a new harmony wave short presenting itself. And if that happens, then I'm a player. I'll play. Otherwise, patience is my best friend. How is everybody doing so far? Brad, any trades? Sheila, James, any trade? Gary, did you put on anything on? Killer B, good morning. I didn't see you come in. How are you? Pat is up. All right, I like it. What's working for you? Safe, good morning. Umair, good morning. Ken, how we doing? Negative 80 points. All right, so that's the kind of behavior we want to see from the shorts that attempt at these levels and then them coming in and pushing the price lower. We still don't have the cloud. We don't have the harmony wave, so we're going to wait. If for whatever reason you don't feel like you're connecting with the market, don't keep pushing trades just to break, to get back in. Just kind of stay away from this market. You have triple witching today. So that's, the expirations of all these options, and that lends itself to a very, the volume gets very shifty around that type of event. So be patient, under trade, wait for the perfect setups, keep your risk small. Matt Bowen, good morning, good morning, good morning. Yeah, you're getting, Pat, the 200 and the 100 out of sync, which is telling you and me that the market is non-directional and consolidated, and you're seeing it also in ES. So there's nothing for us to do here either. Patience is a trade. How's James doing? Okay. And that's a trade. No trades is a trade. What are we expecting to see happen here? I mean, it's the market is establishing a new harmony wave here, and they're testing it twice. So we could be seeing another push lower to that 22, and then we can take a look at a potential continuation of this selling pressure. So either that or an attempt at 71. Both of those things are so either we break to 22 and the market is going to be in sync, or we retest this 55 area, or come up to retest the 70 area. So one of those three things are going to happen, and they're actionable. If we start hitting 22, I'm looking for pullbacks as a shorting opportunity. And if we hit this 46 to 50 area, I'm going to look for a signal to go short. And also, if we hit the 70 to the 80 level, I'm going to take another look at it. It's almost 10 o'clock, too. It's 9:55. You're up $500 and then down $50. I don't get it. Oh, gotcha. Okay, makes sense. All right, good work. Good work. Good work. Speaking of getting funded, Apex is running the same 80% discount that they had earlier that month, last month. So if you're into a funding account, you want to take a look at Apex Funding. And they actually changed some of the rules too, to where you're matching, your minis are matching your main contract as far as size. So if you're trading 10, you could trade, or you're trading 1, you could trade 10. So 1-to-1 ratio. So if you can trade 10 contracts on the main, you could trade 100 on the other one. So that's going on right now. Well, which firm you're with anyway, crypto? Now, as far as Tesla and Apple, let's take a look. Okay. So that rally got faded. Obviously, everything in the market got faded. So you had another harmony wave up here from 137.25 back up to the 60s, and then the market faded with a new harmony wave short at 137.11, and multiple harmony waves downward, and now we are just oscillating. As long as we continue to trade under 136.69, we're looking for shorting opportunities on rallies. That's basically it. And that's across the board. If you're looking at NQ, I mean, that's basically what we're looking at right now. Rallies to short into. Tesla, more pronounced price action. It's a lot clearer in Tesla. I mean, literally, they opened it up right here with a short at 156, hit target number 1, 2, and 3, and now 4. Target number 5 in this sequence is 149.49. Target number 6, 146.58. Rallies are shortable against that high and against the open. Now, if they shift this and start trading between 154 and 155.50, you really got to see a short formation come in order for a resumption of the short pressure. So that would be an area of interest. Netflix. $288.9 is the open, and we're trading above it. They put a switch trade long at the beginning of a harmony wave. That's always a good thing to see. And target number 3 is 292.05. Let's take a look at spiders. All right. So they had Captain set up a failure of it with a switch trade, a second switch trade. They open up with a Globex. They break the Globex, not a Globex, but the opening band. And now you are experiencing an 85 new harmony wave all the way through 1 and a 2. And now we're in consolidation. So what is that telling me? So I mean that now the market is going to consolidate for a little bit, and you have as long as we're trading under the 385, I should be more looking for a short than a long. I mean, I know the swing trade indicator just shifted long, but if we attempt multiple times at the 382.42 and the market just basically holds and reverse, then I'll start looking for a fade long toward Globex or the opening band. Otherwise, this is just too weak right now. This chart is called the Harmony Trading System, and you can get a free trial of it right here. And that's on the Ninja Trader platform. $10 trades, 9 profitable, and $400. Okay, well, that is wonderful, Radic. That is good stuff right there. Good work. Okay, so while we're talking, NQ just put a captain setup switch trade short at 49 and 70 in Tirinco captain setup. You just have to be careful down here though, because that's not a huge rally that they put on. So just kind of be careful. Thank you, Redick. The candles are Ninja Rinko. So right here, the market set up captain set up switch trade short and running it up. Came with another switch trade, potentially another switch trade right here will set the stage for a bit of a selling pressure coming into this market. But things are slowing down, and we're getting a lot of back and fill behavior. The 200 into Rinko and the 100 are out of sync, which tells me that the market is in consolidation. However, the bias in this area is a short bias. Yeah, range bars, correct. Omer, it got close, but not quite. At the 32.50 is an area where if we close that area, we're going to get a bit of a selling pressure. This area for me is not actionable. So I'm going to be patient and wait. Where would things be actionable? A couple of things. One, you break up to 396. The longs become actionable for me. You break below 321. the market will be in harmony again on the short side, and will take a stab at rallies as a shorting opportunity. So those are the two areas that are actionable. If we present ourselves with the new harmony wave short here against this captain setup switch trade, then I'll take a one or two contract trade in that direction in anticipation of the close below 21. I could take that. That's the impression they're given right now, Umair. That's the impression they're given. So they're establishing a new harmony wave right here. Are you going to get a little bit of a selling pressure coming in right now? Here it comes. Oh, here you go. Here you go. That's a good read. That was a good read on that one. At 32 happened, a new harmony wave showed up, target 1, 2, and 3 hit, and the 21 showed up as well. And we're getting a little bit of a continuation selling pressure at the bottom of that range. The next target of that sequence is 296. And ultimately, I mean, on if we're looking from a swing trade basis, target number 4 is at 10,743. I mean, that's one heck of a target, to be honest with you. I mean, I think even if we are walking ourselves into that target, you're going to see a lot of back and forth and counter trends and a lot of other things going on here. So it wouldn't be a straight down price action. The odds of that happening is really low. So the double bottom guys are coming in again here. And they're coming in with force. You see that NQ, the ES move? Let's take a look. So on ES, we need to see 38.89 half in order for us to get excited about getting long. And I like the way the price is coming up. That's, I mean, it was a nice little short and they reversed it fairly quickly. I mean, where would they trap people? They will trap people above 61.75, and that's coming up. The tone of the market is starting to shift. What about, at 12? Okay. 11 at 12. Yeah, 12 o'clock works out for me, Ken. 12 o'clock works out. So what's the behavior we're seeing here? I mean, we're seeing the behavior of, trapping the longs in these rallies. And where do we see this? We see this coming into the middle of the range and to this harmony zone, and they're getting faded. This is a continuation pattern on the short side. That's what the market is telling us right now. We have a 70 anti-wrinkle captain setup that got tested short, and ultimately the goal for this rotation is to get down to 294.50. That's what we're seeing happening right here in a very tricky way, though. You see that a little spike up of 50 points, then they faded it just as quickly. I mean, that's really very trappy behavior. So where is a signal for us? Should be looking for the shorts. Excuse me. Should be looking for the shorts. All right, thank you, JPB. They bounce it up, they bounce it down. They're just literally churning people in this range of nothing. We're not involved. No, we're not gonna get too active here. It's they're giving the impression of a double bottom. I mean, they took out the stops right under that double bottom, actually at that 312, and just to reverse it. And they walked it back in. Now we're in the middle of the range. The purpose of that is to get people to put their bets on and put stops above and below the market. I mean, that's just literally the bottom line here. Yeah, I mean, it's a premium killer in options. Like this zone we're in, it's a decay, especially if you have same day expiration on these options. I mean, you're spending so much time in a very tight zone and you're losing the time value as you approach expiration. So yeah. I mean, if they put, I mean, they're putting a captain setup short on the 6NT Rinko in ES, and now you're looking at a 72.75 close. If we get that 72.75, we may get another run to that 70 range. So that's just one thing that we could look at. The 200 and the 100 are in sync on the short side, but we're coming up on that as long as the 47 doesn't come up. It's very choppy, sideways environment. Here we go. So what's the expectation here is to see a 70 come up with a stop against 77. Let's see if they have strength here. So Spider, they put a captain setup long here, and if they close it at 383, there'll be a captain setup switch trade, and that would be a long signal on that instrument. So we're getting like conflicting. Yeah, here we go. So that's a buy signal. And the stop of it is 382. Another stop to it is 382.69. Yeah, see, even on ES, they put a captain setup, switch trade, reversed it into another captain setup. So really, that just tells me right there, I need to stay away from this market. Also, you got yourself a disconnect between the 200 NT wrinkle and the 100 NT wrinkle. So now we're back into this kind of choppy sideways consolidation. I'm looking at the tone of the market. The price action is, I mean, we had the fast move from 305 to 360, 55 points, but not much. And they faded it. So what do I make out of this? I make a market that I need to stay away from for the following reason: the tone of the market, where we at in price action, the fact that the 200 and the 100 are out of sync, and it just we're looking for momentum. So where would we find it? We find it if we close the following. If we close below 296, that will conclude this candle on the 200 NT wrinkle, meaning that this candle will close, and that would be the price where it closes at, and that will generate momentum and will take out the stops that were speculating on a double bottom. So that's what's holding up the price right now, is the fact that a lot of the traders are seeing this and they're just buying in the double bottom, but they're not noticing something. They're not noticing time. They're spending too much time building and building. Why? We should see a more pronounced reaction and a run up back up to the 397. And why is that not happening right now? We haven't even tested the harmony level number 2. So that tells me that who's accumulating here is the shorts in the rallies, and who most likely will be trapped is the longs. Now they can prove us, I mean, not wrong, but if in the next half an hour, 45 minutes, we test harmony level number 2 and show consolidation and strength there, then that tells me right there that the longs are back, and they want a piece of the action as a retest to Globex. But if that time passes and we don't see that test, then market is heading lower, and it will be a lot more forceful in the way it's going to move, because a lot of people have stops down there. Mute? What do you mean mute? Oh, was I muting? I was trying to mute the Zoom session. Okay, got you. Okay, Hadid. What I was saying is, I want to thank you guys for spending your morning with us, and to help the channel grow. Like, subscribe, comment, share. That will help us reach more people. And appreciate you guys spending your valuable time in the morning. Hopefully, this is helping you in some way. Also, if you're in with Apex, I have a link for an 80%. Apex is running that discount again, which is really great. Yeah, well, thank you for making us one of your three. Thank you, Suarez. Appreciate you, buddy. It's really a great deal, to be honest with you. I mean, like you said, they're changing the game. All right, so we're getting a bit of rotation lower, and they're establishing a new harmony wave short right here, in and around that 26. Target number 1 is hit, and we are heading south. Not with great deal of momentum, but they're inching it lower and lower and lower. That's what it is, Omer. And we recognized it. We recognize the range. We recognize the way the price is acting, and we recognize that we do not need to be involved in this so far, and that's important. When you're in the evaluation stage, it's a monthly fee, but once you go into the performance, then you have an option of just paying one fee and be done with it. And that's a change that they just did, actually. It's by far the most flexible and the cheapest option for anybody that's looking to get into the funded account program. We have a lot of traders here that are exposed and been doing Top Step Trader, Lulu, and Apex. And the most flexibility we found are with Apex. So we're getting to target number 2, and the 200 and the 100 are in sync, and we're heading to our target of 295.75. We're about 10 points away from it, actually. Here it comes. So Apex is cheaper than Top Step, and again, we have traders that they're doing both. Man, look at it, to the tick. They got us down there to that tick. They need to close that candle. The $50,000 one is because your trailing stop and your target are $500 away from each other. So that gives you the advantage of not, having a $6,000, for example, a $6,000 target and a $3,000 drawdown. That spread is too big. But if you're very close, the spread is close, then that is easier for most people to kind of cover. So the $50,000 account is the most popular one too. So if you're starting off, that's a good option. And I think it will cost you like $30, like close to $34 to actually try it out. While I think in Top Step, you're over $100 to try it out, even with their discount of 30%. Here you go, Suarez. I mean, look at how close. I mean, literally to that tick, they got us down here to that tick. I mean, they got to break that level. Yeah, $36. Here you go. Can't beat that. Can't beat that. And you could get as many as 20 accounts. I mean, obviously, you have to have a replicanto or a copier in order to manage that many accounts. But with PayPal, I think I use my credit card, or traders use their credit card. So I don't think you can do it with PayPal. I didn't see an option for PayPal. Let me check. No. So here, Visa, MasterCard, Discover, American Express. They don't have PayPal as an option. Oh, they have a debit card, and debit card which should work. Does it have a logo on it, like a Visa, MasterCard logo on the debit card? If it does, then that works. I know. I'm waiting. I'm definitely gonna watch Saturday and Sunday because they have the third placement on Saturday with Morocco and Croatia. We trade NQES, and we also look at crude Russell. We review a bunch of other instruments, including Tesla, Apple, Netflix, spiders, Bitcoin. So we talk about all the levels in there, but the ones that we actively trade on a daily basis is NQ. You have to end up focusing on one thing when you're trading and just become very good at it. So now, what are we seeing here? They bounced it back a little bit, and they're walking it back down. And if we get down to that 96 level, you're going to see a burst of energy lower. Yeah, we use NinjaTrader. NinjaTrader 8 is what you're seeing right here. And this system is called the Harmony Trading System, and you can get a free trial of this, including access to our premium room right here. In that link that I just put on. So the big picture that we're seeing here as our day is closing up here is the market made in the morning a pocket of buying interest that ran it up to that resistance line, which is that trend line within the Harmony wave. They reversed the market at 398 with a one candle reversal against Globex. Globex was 446.50, and they had multiple continuation shorts where we're looking for rallies as a shorting opportunity. And now, we spend a lot of time in this zone, and they're bringing it back down to that breakdown level where momentum will start showing up, and here it comes, boom. So they got us down there, and rallies are continuing to be shortable in this environment. You got two harmony levels to look at. You're looking at the 320 to the 330, and also you got the 345 to the 55. Then ultimately you have the 370 that has to hold up for the shorts. And the next target in this sequence on the short side is 271. These rallies are shortable against these levels. The big targets on a swing trade basis are target number 4 at 10,743. I don't know if I can say that twice in a row without cringing, be honest with you. That's just a hammering of the market if that happens. But I don't think we'll get there without having multiple rotations back. But that whole sequence of events started with a new harmony wave short at 12,000. It tested it multiple times. We had a new harmony wave short at 931 that went to 737. Market rallied and gave us that last rotation, which is a new harmony wave at 854, and we're still in the body of that rotation right now. So on a swing trade basis, the market is stair-stepping lower. And as slow as the price action we're seeing right here, the direction is the direction, which is short on rallies. And that's it for me, guys. We ended up for the day. Small amount. I'm not taking big risk or a lot of trades as we approach the end of the year. So I'm just kind of keeping it small. We're up $133 on multiple decisions. That's good enough for a Friday. Crude oil is moving. Okay, let me see here. Excuse me. Let me see here. Yeah, no, I see that. Crude oil, yeah. Well, up to the upside. That's just a normal ebb and flow of crude. Not a big deal. I don't think it's a big deal here. So hit target number 2. We're back to target number 1 against Globex. You have to get a 1 candle reversal at 74.85, and we'll see what the market is all about then. If you break anything above 73.33, then you're establishing yourself back into that prior channel. That would be bullish, but where we at right now, you're gonna see some shorts stepping in. That's it for me, guys. Hadid, just stay in the room for our meeting, and Ken, I'll see you at 12 o'clock as well. Yeah, that's exactly what she told me. She asked me if I bought her anything already. Okay, take care, Pat. Take care, James. Thank you, Jose. Take care. Ken, take care. I'll see you at 12. Hadid, just stay in the room. And everybody else, have a good one. Remember, precision is a decision. And always trade in harmony. And we will see you Monday morning.